And then we just went back to normal. So that was great. That was totally great. So like that's why I didn't give that much of a shit when another one happened. Because like basically throughout my high school, we just got a lot more threats because it was the beginning of the 2020s. So 2016 to 2019, yeah, 2015, 2016 to like 2019 was when it happened, and then basically the fun, as I call it, started. I do mean these in sarcasm. Like the fun started and all that shit where it was cool to make threats and shit. Like, come on, dude. Grow the fuck up. So like, yeah, that happened, and we had a bunch more at our school. It didn't matter. Because I think if anything, not a lot of people took it seriously. Because it was like nothing happened. I think we had another bombing threat, a shooting threat, and some stuff like that. Like I said, people were just bored during high school, and I think this was like during some, because I think if anything, it didn't happen during or for the students. None of the students did anything, because I feel like if anything, word would have gotten out at school that someone did it at our school. But it was like around the neighboring schools that were like that, and they just came to our attention at ours. So that happened. And if anything, I never gave two shits about it. Because, like I said, they make the threat and it just happens like that. People just want to make threats at high school because it's funny. Because they want the attention. What the fuck do you do? People had an excuse to leave early, so I'm not going to say no to a free day out of school. But I just stayed there and had fun. Half the school was like empty, but hey, what can you do? And I think that like at the end, that was it. I know if anything, we also had like basically a fight for a week straight. Yeah, like a fight week. And I don't mean like hosted and everything, but like basically you couldn't go a day like for a specific amount for like the 1 week of school. I don't remember what week and what year of high school. I think it's like junior to senior year of my high school. It was like a fight every single day for like 1 week straight. It was like very, very, it was dumb to say the least. But it was hella funny. Just like, here, damn, we got another fight? Fuck. Like the first time it happened and people were like legitimately concerned about what happened. And then another one started. And then another one started. And then another, like, dude, like what the fuck? People are getting too aggressive these days, dude. So like literally that's just what happened. People just like let it slide. But come on. Not much else to say. It's just come on. I want more stock, especially in that green district. So yeah, another trade. Dude. Four or five trades Warrior's done, and they all have gotten flat on his face. This is astonishing. This is hilarious. But what the fuck? I've never seen an AI try to trade this much. Especially still during the early game of this board, dude. More like half an hour in this recording session right now. 17. Alright, so I mean, if anything, you also got like some crazy story about high school that happened during your high school, not to yourself, but like that the school that was known for, but that happened at your school that everyone participated in. Have like can post it in the comments. I don't know. I want to hear it because everyone has their own high school stories, and people have crazy high school stories. I'm surprised I still have some to this day. especially with me being a fucking shut-in. What can you do? Slurpadrum, huh? And poke it out. And I've not done Slurpadrum in a while. And just in the spirit for fucking the Horse Girl betting anime. Or anime. Horse Girl game that came up. I'm not even looking at the screen, my eyes are damn tired. I'm gonna be generous, I'm probably gonna open my eyes. Wow. All but Peach. Genuinely surprised. I should have stuck with green. Oh, fuck me. Well, that is astonishing that everyone but Peach survived. Alright, 5. Alright, I could just skip the diamond and go back to the base. Only shops left is the 490 in the corner and the corner one next or on the way to Spade. Those are the only 2 shops left. I barely have any shops in this district. So I might go back to piggyback and I might go back to my strategy of buying shops from people. But that's gonna be for late tour. Extremely late tour. Best bet might buy that shop from Bowser. Best bet might buy a shop from Wario, but for now, I'm fine. Expanded that shop, why not? Okay. Well, I can go back to the bank now. 4 gets me 32. 4 gets me... Fine. I'll take a night-night. I'll take a night-night. Better than nothing. Alright, so let's go buy stock in my district. Another 50 for now because, God, this one is expensive as shit. I think at this point, in the next level up, and or someone puts it in the next stock, then I'll probably upgrade. Yeah, I have 100 there, and then upgrading there would be beneficial to me. And oh my fucking, that's another trade, huh? And that'll be fun. Let's see what your trade is, Wario. It's still gonna be the same 2 people, right? Yeah, same 2 people. This is like, literally, again, the most I've seen a CPU try to trade in this scenario. What the fuck? What can you do about it, dude? It's like astonishing, to say the least. Hey, I know for a fact this is like the 12th board recorded for Fortress Street out of 18, so we are 2/3 of the way done, which is great. Almost done with this game, but I don't know for a fact how long each board is gonna be, because the previous board was almost 2 hours long. I love Robin Hood Ruins, but I know how long that board takes. I'm genuinely surprised that it was beaten in under an hour, or under 2 hours, under an hour. Because yes, clearly you can beat Robin Hood Ruins in under an hour. Selling nice stock in that. I don't mind not going to be overtaken stocks in that district. I just wanted to get a piece of the pie in that district and move on. If I land on that 490, I'm going to grab it. I don't care once I found a shop, but let's just see what we can do. Hey, guess what? Another trade. Let's see here. What's he trading for? Yellow for pink. 3 for 3. No. It's like, why bother at this point? Yeah, like, why bother at this point, dude? 6. Ooh, I think that's another suit yourself. Yep. Alright, so Bowser gets a free suit yourself with a full, this stuff is fun. I want to know for a fact, though, because I never, like, never had enough, like, free time to do this, but, like, I want to go put every character through every board and see what they have, because I know for a fact that some people, like, go through the code and shit to see that, and some people also, like, go through, like, actually through, like, an emulator and shit, going through everything to see what the characters say and all that. So that's going to be a fun one. 2 for the 49. 1330? Did I see that correctly? I shot like 49. Yeah, 1330. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy. I mean, I bought the 700 in my fucking district. I'm also kind of excited that I bought the shop in Bowser's district, meaning I do have a stake in there. Yep, everyone has a piece of the pie in there. Should I put more in that pie? Or should I ask for more of the pie? Probably. Probably next level up I might put some more into the pie. But not much else I can say. Ugh. Can get 7s and 8s and the game's giving me 2s. Yeah. What else am I talk about while this board is going on? Not much. I know for a fact that when I do go back to working again, when I get my first paycheck, I'm gonna have to buy a new like storage for this computer here, and probably a fan and some thermal paste. Because like if anything, one, this thing has been sitting around for a while. Two, changing like the stock cooler that came with the CPU is one thing. But also like changing that to an actual air cooler would be good. And I do need to figure out for a fact if I have my fan set up correctly. Because I've been saying that for a while, that I do hope I got my fan set correctly. Because here's the thing, unless I come in with like some mist, water vapor, whatever it is, like some smoke trails, just to see if this is like set up correctly. Because I want to see if wind flow is not obstructed, but decently well. Also, take a day to actually like tear this apart and refix some of the cable management in this, because there's a lot of cables strewn around and I need to fix that. I really do. Anyway, other than that, I just do need to go back and do more of that. Changing the thermal paste on this thing would also be a good idea because, well, I don't know how long the people who use this old computer had it for, so changing the thermal paste would be a good idea as well. Buying up owner out for 4 times its value. Not bad. 7! Yay! Yay! I wish I had that Gabby J quote, dude. I know for a fact, though, that he's trading again. I know for a fact that hopefully by the end of this weekend I can finish that LP I was talking about. Because it's a fun game, it's a fun series, and hopefully we can start the new one, or the second game in that series, as like a little backup if someone is not able to join our initial LP we're doing. I said before, and I stated this for a fact when I got my old gaming laptop at this point. I just recorded a bunch of collabs to, one, keep my not my voice in type, but like see if I can actually keep my commentary and see how I can like consistent. But also so I don't lose the edge in like editing and stuff like that, even though I haven't edited in so long. But yeah, just keep yourself like concise and have fun. But also, like, since I had a new computer, I can work on games that I haven't been able to try. So, like, Dokapon, for example, is a game that I wanted to try before. And you can hear it later during the recordings that, later on the recordings that is not a good one. That the whole virtual machine came up during a talk. And I was dumb enough to make the purchase for a virtual machine so we can make it work. And yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbled on that general scenario, but not much else to say. It was just pretty fun to work with, pretty fun to deal with, but I know for a fact, like, way down the line for Dokapon, someone got a new computer and we just hijacked their computer to finish Dokapon. And it looked cleaner. It looked way cleaner. And even though I was recording on a shit computer, it did look a lot better than on a virtual machine. So that's what happened. 1154, huh? Jesus Christ, Bowser.